All right, we get it. I don't know what's going on. Stop it. Thank you.
How many?
There should be 20. Enough for 20 each. Yes.
In a single layer?
Yes. All right. Hello. I gotta check something. All right. Hello. I gotta check something. Make sure it's working fine.
Delay. Big ass delay.
Yeah.
Huge ass delay. Make sure it's working.
All right. So, let me go to the talk studio again. So I don't know what's on, but it's having issues trying to connect the Kick accounts. Issues with my Kick accounts.
Oh, Kick having issues.
I would say not for the account wise. It's Kick.
Is that what's up or is it restream?
Restream right now. Oh, and it's doing this goddamn thing. It's being stupid.
Stable days. Must be done.
Get out of here.
Already turned the food. Already turned the food. Which is just
pretty much. Oh,
are we live or not?
yes, we are live.
I'm gonna bring the chat up.
It's not coming up.
Are you serious?
I can't even bring chat up.
We're not supposed to stream.
I don't know.
Have you close out and retried it?
I'm not even planning on trying to do it.
Well, things gonna fuck up worse.
Yeah.
So you can't pull any chat up?
At least on there.
So you're gonna be constantly on your
Yeah, I'll be constantly on my phone. Keep an eye on chat. And my phone does not split screen. Even worse.
Basically, you're got hot from one place to another place. I don't expect anything on YouTube, unfortunately. YouTube has been a while. We even lost Bon Benry. But then again, we don't usually stream very much one. But yeah, we even lost Bon Benry, which sucks.
After adding
Here. Try to put that back in those. This is
Put that somewhere else.
well, they ain't gonna be able to fucking zoom in on shit anyway. Not that fucking far. I'm trying to ask her to put it back in the freaking thing while I'm trying to get this together.
So no further lag side, thankfully. So so here's what's going on right now. For the kick users, tuning in Twitch at the moment, because even though there's no connection issues on Twitch, where I usually usually go to, which is the Streamlabs Talk Studio at the moment. Because apparently there is an issue with the connection for Kick and Streamlabs. Hence why we are doing a YouTube Kick stream today.
Nothing on.
No Twitch stream today.
Hmm.
Unless he's playing Minecraft, and that will be a Twitch only stream there. And it will be gameplay footage because I do have my Twitch connected to my Xbox. And as a matter of fact, we should have where we have the face gameplay on YouTube, which for just the actual gameplay, because it is connected to the Xbox.
What are you talking about?
So Twitch shows the gameplay for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube and Kick showcases us for commentary, us playing.
Mm.
So hey, something like that, right?
I wish you'd actually stop exploring the caves and actually do what I do, so I can see how you actually play and beat the damn game.
I wanted to see if at one point that you would somehow get the freaking end.
Well, I need a whole bunch of end rolls and blaze rods, which means it's going into the nether. I haven't found lava except way far down.
Mm-hmm.
Down in that mine where it just turned to cave again.
The biggest thing he's found today is a mine shaft.
Well, I found it the other day, but I didn't explore it. You know, I cheat. I go into fuck this.
Yeah, he's not completely ready to go full in detail on survival yet, because I have yet to get down to that route. I've been dying.
On your own,
Yeah.
most of the time, you like going down into the caves instead of doing what I do. It was just mine. Be safer. Sometimes being safer means I like this world that I got into. Like the one I'm in, I can literally go back for more ore. This had so much iron ore. I didn't cheat to put iron ore or any ore in here. All the ore that I found is in the game.
Nice.
And you can't mine it while you're in creative. So, the only thing I did in creative was I flew around the map. Because for fuck's sake, there's a hell of a lot of fucking forest in this world. I've yet to go outside of the map. But I've been hitting sugar cane.
Oh, and you also found bedrock.
Yeah. Negative 59.
Yep.
Because I was going to ask, how many blocks down does it go for negative?
That's a good amount. That's a good question.
Well, the bedrock's not like in 360, though. When you hit bedrock in 360, it's just plain flat.
That's it. It doesn't go further. Here, you actually can mine it, and you fall into the void and die.
It won't allow you to mine the bedrock, but there's rock around it, like the deep slate and everything, which I'm not understanding. Like, what? The bedrock is like the bottom of the ocean, you know, how you have all these peaks and all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm wondering if that's like that. Anyone watching?
On my tech, we had 2 people watching.
Excluding you? You have these 2 Q-tips over here for a hot moment. Hanging out of my freaking fossil over here.
Welcome to the Fazbear Entertainment's maintenance video manual.
It did not show you that.
Analog horror jump scares.
Seems all demonic to me.
It would be more effective on the TV.
Hit, boy. Beau's been trying to hint. Hey, why you go back and play Minecraft and
Nathan Dick.
thing is, I needed paper to, create more maps. Unfortunately, finding sugarcane has been hard. I just bought 4 plants off of the watering crater. Yeah, I'm growing them beside my little hut. I have a hut where I spawned, I do. I think. Because it's a newer world, so I was like test 6. Well, it didn't spawn what it showed for the seed, but I did at least find a village, found a heavy amount of fucking iron, decent amount. After all the iron I've spent through, guess what? Freaking still have like 50 some iron. And that's after making an iron golem. Which I can't tell was it or not. I'm trying to clear all the trees away from the village. Definitely the cast and keeping them away from the village. If I really get tired, there's another cheat I did. Along with flying around, I found a raid tower. And if I'm in this village, I'll just do the raid. But I want to see make a barrier around this village. I have enough fucking iron. I can make iron doors with the plates in order to get in and out. I gotta clear all that fucking trees away. That's big enough to go get paint.
So it's official. The Federal Communications Commission has reportedly concluded their review of the Super Bowl halftime show and determined there were no violations by bad work. The FCC also stated that no further action will be taken on them because all lyrics were appropriately edited to remove any potential objectionable content.
AKA, and what's that from? And what was that on? Reported through Sports Keto or Keto Pro Football. Doubly make sure, look it up on Google.
Charles Gasparino.
Got doubly make sources. AKA, if it's everywhere, then you know it's.
So this was posted a journalist by the name of Charles Gasparino from the Fox Business Network. And Fox is usually right-wing, right?
Usually.
We say there's nothing wrong.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation. This is wrong. No violation. Now it's going to be on the kick of the FCC. Get rid of them. They don't know nothing. Yeah. Watch that. It's going to be.
I'm married to the grind. Okay, I've been happily married to the grind for several years now.
Are you supposed to keep watching chips?
Oh my. Ah! Of course. Oh my God. All right. Oh my God. Oh man, still this there. All right, get ready for the choke. Oh my God.
Soaking the chicken.
No! There it goes. There it goes.
What the fuck?
Mm.
Dude, it still could be BB based as well. That's how good the run was. What the fuck was that? Oh my God, guys, you have no idea how good that run was. Oh my God. Guys, we just gave away a 1 in a million run at this point. I mean, like, not really, because, like, obviously I'm capable of runs like that now, but I can't believe I gave that one away. I can't believe I just gave that away. What the fuck? Oh my God, I don't even fucking care about the ending anymore. I'm totally locked the fuck out of this run. I just want to see the stats screen. I cannot believe that just happened. Guys, ever past one thing. Not even fucking close. Dude, what the fuck is this? Unbelievable. I see a PB right now. I'm not even going to be happy about it. I'm not even going to be happy about it. I was getting away in base. In fucking East, bro. What the hell was that? I'm not even happy about it. Fuck. What the f? Oh my God. Look at that.
That's a wow.
Minus 18 with 8 notes and raise, bro. That's what I told you. I told you the run was insane. Guys, I just gave away minus 10 pace. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, get your Beau emotes ready. All right, wait, too early. Hold on. BTD pre-firing. All right, wait. Bam! Oh, it was so close, Solaris. Thank you for the 200. This is basically, if I'm going to miss, it's going to be here, probably. This is it. Bang! All right, here we go. Now I'm walking. It's coming up. Holy shit, here we go. I did it, right? I did it. I hit exactly 2,222 notes. I think I got it. Dude, all right, wait till the end. Hold on. I can't hit anymore. Dude, I don't even want to hit anymore by accident.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the guitar needs to not fall.
Thank you, Sato,
I'm just placing it
the
down.
total figure of sexy, the father of sex. the Mega Drive,
I got it.
the
I don't need it
Dreamcast,
anymore.
the Sega Saturn.
Cozy, the goal
Just
was
passed
to
away.
play this song. That played 2,222 notes. And not a
Age
single note more.
77.
And I think I... Quad deuces. Okay. I don't want to check the clip. I just want to... This is the end. See the stats. Rush said one more. Imagine it's 2021. No, it can't be 2 that. No, it can't be 20. This is the end. Okay, let me get up the scene. Hold your breath and count. Alright. This is...
Why does it seem like it's AI?
Yeah!
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, you could break like that.
Let's go! Yes! I hit exactly 2,000. There you go! Let's go! Let's fucking go, dude. Hell yeah. Finally, I got one of those. Dude, Zekman has given me like 3 of those challenges. He gave, I hit exactly the notes on Solus 4. Fuck that up. He said hit exactly 3-3-3-3 on Solus 3, and I fucked that up. I'm now Solus 2. I knew I got it, dude. Let's fucking go. Dude, thank you, Zekman. I appreciate that, bro.
Third Solus bounty is the lucky charm.
Dude, you're about it. That's awesome. Exactly. Alright, let's go do the Fire Flames. And, dude, I'll probably try it later. I'll be down for that. BTD. I'll probably play Cosmic Embassy first, but I'm down to try that. Because that's going to take a lot out of me. Yo, Monkey, thanks for 25 months. Fucking appreciate that. Let's go, bro. Welcome back. I'll play Flames 200. Should probably be all the warm-up I need. Then we'll play Voids, we'll play Cosmic Embassy, and we'll be on with the grind. And thanks for the 38 months. Appreciate that, bro.
555 Solus 5 going to happen, Kappa.
Probably never. Probably never, dude.
Hey, everybody, whoever's
We got
watching.
rated Joey. Got rated.
We can't even see who's watching on here.
I mean, just the amount of viewers.
I probably will put that up on clips. Exactly. Dude, I will eventually be. I think I probably will go back for it.
It's like cement. Enjoy the glue, buddy. Police are already on the way. It's like cement.
I think it's AI, but
It's like cement. Police are already on the way.
Yeah.
glue.
Uh-oh. They have.
I feel like I was already. They got too long today. There we go. There's the same.
There we go.
I thought I might have, None of you can comprehend this! Alright, please, if you have any ideas, tell me. Sorry. That's it right there. 100% overstrum. I'll do it on 10%. That's exactly the way I do it. And then obviously we hope to not overstrum on 100%. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm sorry. That's it right there. 100% overstrum. I'll do it on 10%. Okay. There's no fucking red snake.
Uh,
There's no fucking red snake. There's no fucking red snake. Come on, man. Oh, where did I pull that one out of? Where did I pull that run out of? Oh, let's go, bro. It's got to be for the believers. It's got. My best is minus 119 prior to this. 1% believers. 91% believers. When my believers got me, I got my believers. Watch this right now. That's sub 100. Come on, show it to me. Show it to me. Come on. Bang! Yes! Yes! Let's fucking go! Believers, come on! Need to see 2297 or better for notes. What do you guys think? I'm gonna say 1999. 1999.
One USA versus World NBA All-Star game.
oh, NBA All-Star Game? Oof.
That apparently happened today at 5.
USA star.
You're the additional character to come save you. Who are you calling?
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
That's who you're going to call? Hope we get gunned down real quick. Ghost. Movies.
Team stars. That was left-hand shot. That was left-hand shot. And we're shaking big for the Deuce. He had just enough, didn't he? And assured themselves the last possession. But the pocket of stoppers. Pick by Edwards. No numbers. Lead. He's got it. He's doing the same thing he did in game one. Take it over. Where do you go right now for the stripes? Give the ball to Katie, especially with Chad. Second block. Stripes looking for the win. James inside, out. Fox up. Fox for the win. Striker deliver, and the Stripes claim game 2. Added to the All-Star roster, De'Aaron Fox delivers. What's going on, man? Congratulations on a fantastic season. Congratulations on being an All-Star once again. Just being out here with the rest of your teammates and team world. What does this mean? 26. Straight cash. This dude is unreal. The legend of King Heights in Riverside, California.
Kawhi Leonard was the savior of the USA versus the world. Kawhi Leonard. He represented Team USA.
Freefinger 5930, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I'll talk weather with you all night if there's something to talk. Shoot, after these storms wrap up, I'd gladly have a conversation about severe weather season and then hurricane season. We'd be here until our chief shows up tomorrow morning.
Should we do them at the same time? Like an artificial drink. We'll do both. Oh, under the way. Under the way. Should we do them at the same time? So I feel like I'm drinking like an artificial. You've just been bullshit this entire time. You're the one that's been behind this. All right, down. We're throwing it down. I'm throwing the dog. Get over here. Ah! You angry little weasel! Stop it! Stop it! No, I You! I knew you were up to bullshit this entire time. You're the one that's been behind this. All right, we're throwing it down. We're throwing it down. I'm throwing the dog. Get up. Crash out now. Love y'all. Bye. That was a waste. That was a waste of time. One left the Mewtwo, and it only took 2 hours. Gonna go crap. Love y'all. Bye. That was a waste of time. One left the Mewtwo, and it only took 2 hours. Boy, 50-50 win rate. 50-50 win rate. 50-50 win rate. 50-50 win rate. Give me the world. Team in the world. Holy. How are you 1-4? Father's. All right, 50-50 win rate. 850 for. Oh, bro, he's dripping. All right. Now, this guy we're supposed to send to the lab. This guy we're supposed to send to the lab. Let's just send him to the lab. Oh my God! Sorry, I'm not doing the thermal pulsometer, the reflex hammer, the scanner scope, the syringe analyzer, and the X-ray to determine whether or not I need to send this guy to the lab. His nose is bleeding. Oh, bro, he's dripping. Now, this guy we're supposed to send to the lab. This guy we're supposed to send to the lab. Let's just send him to the lab. For inspection. I'm not doing the thermal pulsometer, the reflex hammer, the scanner, the stethoscope, the syringe analyzer, and the X-ray to determine whether or not I need to send this guy back. His nose is bleeding. Beanie guy from Tech to a Joy. Deny. Get the game kid hop on dead cam. Deny. See, deny. I don't even know what that says. Deny. That was very long. The spam. Dude should twist. Deny. Steve Harvey with you. Deny. Lost my virginity to Gargamel. Welcome back. Beanie guy from TikTok asking me to do a deny. The game kid hop on dead cam. Deny. See, deny. I don't even know what that says. That was very long. A lot of spam. Dude should twist. Deny. Steve Harvey with you. Deny. Lost my virginity to Gargamel. Welcome back. Beanie guy from TikTok to a Joy. Deny. The game kid hop on dead cam. Deny. Deny. I don't even know what that says. Deny. That was very long. A lot of spam. Dude should twist. Steve Harvey with you. Deny. Lost my virginity to Gar. Welcome back. Beanie guy from TikTok asking me to. Yo, I'm getting so. This is the next level ever. Oh my god! I don't care that Skitsy's playing Yusume! Stop notifying me, Steam! Yo, I'm getting. This is the dumbest level ever. Oh my.
Oh my god.
Stop notifying me, Steam!
Ugh. Damn, already we got 9 fucking viewers. 4 people. Okay, I gotta check the kick. At one point, people are gonna say, yeah.
I'm sure.
So I'm on kick. We got 4 viewers on kick. What's up, 4 viewers? How are y'all doing?
Hey, Beau. YouTube is a little stuttery, first picture wise.
But kick does not have issues.
Because I'll see what you all said. It just jerks, like it just stutters for a second.
I appreciate all the kick viewers. Appreciate the kick viewers. Ooh, we got 90 followers on kick right now. Hell yeah. We got 10 more followers to go to get to our 100. Of course, there's Eric's message on YouTube. Alright. Back to the kick chat.
Let's just say crooked prison guards. I'm not going to put on.
Oh God. Oh.
This is in the song request of Christine's request of Adams. Not put this on the internet. So, let's go. The hole, but got one. Poor kitty.
And 3 viewers.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
I needed something.
Yes. This thing like cools off quick. That's why I wanted to find.
I know. Because by the time I get it, it's like really mellow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And hurry.
I don't want it high and hurry. I just want to get it up. I got to figure out the perfect temperature. Perfect time to put it.
it.
Yeah, put it in.
Of course, she hasn't seen him, but they went over to see him is because she had no money.
That's right enough. You stop. You let it simmer.
But Alf, you have to wait for it. For how long we're doing it for?
Seconds of.
Make it 10. Cut off 5 seconds. Because if the nail gets that cooled off, then one of the dabs actually gave us a dab tool. That was a real good bargain for that.
Yeah.
Now we have a spare dab tool. No, I think I like the older one because it has that flat part. Something about the little scoop. That's why we have to figure out which temperature to fucking hit it. Instead of 15 seconds, sound plausible? Have you ever thought about Doc Ock?
Oh, yeah.
Because feel how sturdy this is right quick. And you see how it's making this weird curve? Well, feel how, bend it. Try to bend it. It's pretty fucking sturdy. You can put a piece that has straps, and you could have it on your back.
Blue. Oh. Mm.
You feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Mm.
That's so bad. What does it hit? The same nighttime? Great guava is not the nighttime. Is it? I'm ready for mine. You're ready. I'm ready when you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready, yeti. Yeah, rolling does wonders. For a good reinforcement. There's no wire in this thing, though.
All right, it's getting into a. Oh. Now it's definitely getting into effect. Oh.
Yay to warmer weather at least for the next several days. No, let's help melt all this cruddy ass snow.
And it's your fault.
Dense fog advisory.
Always your fault.
Dense fog advisory in effect until 11 a.m. Thankfully, I don't have to leave here in the morning. Visibility 1/4 mile or less, and dense fog developing tonight. Portions of north central, northeast, and northwest Ohio and northwest Pennsylvania. 36 feels like 36.
36 feels like 37.
Tomorrow, high of 46.
46.
25.
95.
Wednesday, high of 56. But there's rain. Steady rain in the afternoon. Well, I don't have to worry about the tires portion because, well, I got that taken care of. Thursday, high of 58. Friday, high of 50. It's this coming weekend. 40 degrees on Saturday and 34 Sunday. With snow showers. I think Alan Brandy's issue last Sunday had to deal with your same issue. No sidewalk. Right?
It was.
Well, there should be plenty of sidewalks here. Should be plenty of sidewalk now coming up here next few days. No excuses not getting here to and from yourself. Let's put down. I would have minded going over to Madison for Fantasia, but the way we were feeling yesterday, Beau, even you were feeling weird, not right. So.
We're good for dabs at the moment. That you just.
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah. Did you?
Did you?
Did you?
You?
Jew?
Jew?
Jew? Jew?
You?
Jew?
You?
Jew?
Oh,
Sphincter
boy.
say Jew? Yes, you did say.
U.S. Olympic greats, including Scott Hamilton and Apollo Ono, offered words of encouragement to figure skater Ilya Melinin on Saturday after his disastrous performance on his games debut.
Mm,
He unfortunately fell twice.
rip.
And he didn't make it in the podium.
Ugh. That sucks.
It does. It really does. But hey, I'll say this. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. He didn't get too hurt. It's just his ego's hurt.
Mm.
But whenever something like that happens, the next time they'll come back tenfold. That's the nature of the Olympics. Always happens. So I do hope for the best for Malinin to be 10 times better than he was this year for the next Olympic Games. Or, well, Winter Olympic Games, of course.
Winter Olympic Games. It's the games. It's the games. Games.
Mention about oh fuck you. I need the charger. I need the fucking charger now.
Sure.
And I need to figure out the plug over here. There's that.
No, there's that. What died?
Mm,
Your phone just upped and died.
then died.
Up and died.
But you were mentioning about you've watched involve a Jamaican family that made it to the Winter Olympics and dreamt of going there and actually make.
Well, it
makes
wasn't a family. It was a bunch of friends.
Or a bunch of friends.
Cool Run-ins. We do not own it. That has John Candy in it.
That one has John Candy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Though this isn't the first time they've been in it, though. They had various other Winter Olympics. I don't think they've placed, though.
the most notable one, besides this year right now, is
Because Cool Runnings was based on
the 1988.
Yeah, a true story.
Yeah, the 1988 bobsleigh team for Jamaica. But unfortunately,
It's bobsled.
actually, they call it bobsleigh.
Bobsleigh?
Yeah, bobsleigh.
So it's the whenever I watched it.
They made it, but unfortunately, they fell short because of a horrific crash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember.
So let's pray that this year's Jamaica's bobsleigh does not happen and they get gold. We want Jamaica to win a gold medal for bobsleigh. Get them the biggest redemption story ever. Of course, as much as I would love our country to win, I would love for Jamaica to win as much more.
Mm. That would be fucking sweet.
It would be really sweet for Jamaica. Ooh, that's a brutal crash. Oh. Damn. Fuck. That is brutal crash. Thankfully, all of them survived that crash.
And they walked to the
They
finish
walked.
line with their with the bobsleigh.
That is a devastating crash.
Much harder to run sleds. So the weight of half a ton. Oh, and he's getting all over the place in the Chrysler. Oh, and he's over! Oh, dear me. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's a bad crash, I'm afraid.
That's a very bad crash.
Typically one and the same.
Yep, one and the same.
I'm a bobsled.
But yeah, but it is bobsleigh inland.
Yeah. But in cool bobsled.
They call it bobsled.
Well, willing hands are there quickly.
It's used primarily in Canada, where bobsled UK internationally.
Devon Harris and Nelson Stokes. Well, I know the words for that heart-stopping adventure because he was really all over the place. Well, in trouble almost from the start, Dudley Stokes, this 25-year-old helicopter pilot. This is the really untidy entrance into the Chrysler.
In the Chrysler,
And you can see he's staying up on
In the
that wall far
Scheisel.
too long, and in the end, he just drops off. There's nowhere to go. Well, that's a very nasty collision. Shower of sparks and ice. Whole sled, half a ton, completely out of control. And what a satisfaction it is to be able.
yeah, no one's on YouTube watching. Don't forget you that.
Okay, but unfortunately, how am I supposed to get this? Restream doesn't want to.
I know. That's why I'm like, fuck, is there really float off into space somewhere
Right.
or constantly beyond it? Well, I am fucking high. And I scrolled it up to here. And down below, it looked like it was just a whole platform going.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
The platform.
You barely can see that red line.
Just
like I saw-
that's hilarious.
Oh man, I'm
Oh.
fucking high.
Oh.
You see it though, right? It's like, oh, whole little platform just is a table into our room.
Tables in a room. See. Yeah. Had to take that. Use an XD.
Trying to fuel.
Congested. Start bomb. Starting to loosen. How fit is going to be any moment.
Just watching someone just smoking.
So we're looking at 10 of the greatest Olympic moments ever. Number 10 goes to Beijing 2008 Japan softball. It was Japan versus the U.S. for the gold. The U.S. softball team and the women's side had been unbeaten for Olympic Games until 2008 Beijing. Japan defeats Larry Lemieux in Seoul 19 with a medal in the science. Canadian sailor Larry Lemieux instead abandoned the race to help out two competitors in dangerous choppy waters. Gabriselli.
What?
Hold on. Let me get to this thing. Haley Gebrselassie.
He's from Ethiopia.
From Ethiopia. Sydney 2000. Track, pretty much, in this one. So in this case, he edged out with his friend and rival Paul Turgat from Kenya, aka first and second, by the smallest of margins, 0.09 of a second in the 10,000 meter. First and second, right next to each other. Gail Devers, U.S. in Barcelona 92. She overcame an immune disorder to capture the closest 100-meter finish ever. Kelly Holmes, Athens 2004. In the UK, she wasn't contested. She didn't plan on contesting in the 800 and 1500 meters for Olympic Games, but she did and won both. Even she was surprised that Greg Louganis, U.S. diving, Seoul 1988. He struck his head in the preliminary round.
Crack.
Yeah, right there. And that made a good mark, too.
Ooh.
But guess what? He bounced back for an inspiring gold medal win. And usually Chinese...
That shaved his head, did you notice?
It did, yeah. It got him the gold medal win.
This is some hair up there.
Nadia, Montreal 1976. Never before in Olympic history had a gymnast scored a 10. This is it. Romania's Nadia Comenzi made that happen. Perfect 10. Grant Hackett for swimming in Sydney 2000. Grant Hackett swam to gold in front of the home crowd in the 1500 meter, refusing to let a partially collapsed lung hold him back.
There you go. Wouldn't that have been extra help from the holders?
Here's the most emotional one. Matthias Steiner, Beijing 2008 for weightlifting. Matthias Steiner of Germany promised his dying wife he'd win Olympic gold. He did just that. Derek Redmond, Athletics, Barcelona 1992. Representing Great Britain. British springer Derek Redmond pulled his string during the 400 meters semifinal, but insisted on trying to finish. He kept going, and along with a scene for the ages as his dad helped him to the line. And those are the top Olympic moments in history for the Olympics in the modern era.
What about shocking moments? Like, remember last Olympics? The dude went over the pole and jumped onto the pole. Did that high jump where you pole jump? Pole vaulting, where you call it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that dude? It's freaking cock and balls caught him. So he got disqualified.
Shocking Olympic moment.
The Olympic title.
Olympic breakdancing.
I'm holding my breath now.
Which is,
Oh, yeah.
my God. Olympic breakdance. Freaking.
Was it the Australian?
Mm-hmm.
That was.
How can a Jew be good enough to win this?
That was worse than freaking.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 3 scandalous Olympic controversies.
How is it this possible? Now we're going to go back to generate work better off 10, 20 years down the line because they make sense.
Let's give these kids a break. They sometimes you take actions.
Olympic controversies.
Looking at the worst controversies that plagued the Olympic Games. Which of these do you find the most outrageous? Let us know in the comments below. Number 20. Many concerns over the 2020 Olympics. Tokyo, Japan. The COVID pandemic not only pushed the original 2020 date of the Tokyo Olympics to some, it also brought up issues of contagious spread. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Various events are set to occur. Despite possible safety concerns from the 2011 nuclear disaster, a Gulf encounter reads radiation levels 100 times higher than it should. Tokyo Bay's water quality has also been questioned with respect to its warm temperature, repellent smell, and reported high levels of fecal coliform bacteria, which typhoid and dysentery. Meanwhile, asbestos was found in competition's buildings. The game's logos were accused of plagiarism. Russia allegedly conducted free cyber reconnaissance, and there have been issues regarding politics and worker rights. Right before the games, one of the event's composers resigned, and the opening ceremony director was fired when past comments came to light. Number 19, Solar Bud collides with Decker, Los Angeles, California, USA. There was a lot of hype preceding the 3,000-meter event at the 1984 Summer Olympics, as many were excited to watch South Africa's Solar Bud, who was competing for Great Britain, race American world champion Mary Decker. Unfortunately, it was a major letdown. They repeatedly bumped into each other, and Decker went down hard following a collision, forcing her to be carried off the field. The barefoot Bud was troubled by the incident and finished a disappointing 7th. The media didn't know who to blame. The runner earned a degree of criticism. Most fell on Bud, but a later Asian Athletics Federation's investigation found that the collision was not her fault. To this day, she blames it on her inexperience in pack running. Number 18, making way for the games. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In 2009, Rio de Janeiro won the bid to host the 2016 Summer Games. There was just one problem. Working class favela Villa Alcudromo was in the spot where they wanted the Olympic Village, so they attempted to kick everyone out. The favela inhabitants received eviction notices, reducing the area's population by 83%. Those remaining formed a civil society, often coming face to face with riot police and their community's literal destruction. The billionaire owner of the real estate development firm Carvalho further invited controversy with media comments about the indigenous population. It's estimated that 60,000 locals were displaced for the village's construction.
Swimming pools, tennis courts, everything very much. This is a five-star accommodation environment that populace in the days before.
Number 17, South Korea bribes judges. Seoul, South Korea. The 1988 Summer Olympics were held in Seoul, South Korea. Representing the country was light middleweight boxer Park Si-hun, who faced American Roy Jones Jr. in the gold medal match. Jones landed 86 points against Park, with Park only landing 32. Despite this, Park was awarded the win in a controversial 3-2 decision, prompting an intense outcry. The admitted Jones should have won, but they voted for Park to avoid disappointing South Korea. Multiple judges involved with the finals were subsequently prohibited from boxing, and an IOC investigation found that South Korean officials had won the judges over after taking them. A new scoring system was later integrated to prevent future issues.
You pick a kid 19 years old, he's a kid, right? There, and you rob it. It's really the integrity of that sport.
Number 16, the American swimmer scandal. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. During the 2016 Rio Olympics, various American swimmers, including Ryan Lochte, claimed they had been robbed at gunpoint. It took long for the so-called truth to come out. The athletes, some of whom were reportedly intoxicated, had allegedly utilized a gas station and urinated in public, in a security guard confrontation. They then paid damages. Deemed Lochte Gate, the incident saw the eponymous swimmer charged for falsely reporting a
When I was going, he cockpit, put it to my forehead, just saying down, and I was like, I put my hands up, I was like, what?
He was also suspended for 10 months by the U.S. Olympic Committee and banned from its training centers. However, a later USA Today investigation brought up the possibility that the swimmers were actually innocent of vandalism, had actually been coerced into handing over. Number 15, Boris Onishchenko's Magic AK, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
After the elimination of the Soviet team as a result of Onishchenko, what's began to live on it.
As a distinguished yet aging modern pentathlete and respected figure in the Soviet Union, 28-year-old Onishchenko had a considerable reputation to land. The pressure to perform, particularly in the Cold War era of sport, was too much to bear, however, and caused the former Army major to cheat, eventually leading to his downfall. Despite his previous silver medal performance, he altered his AK to register hits even when he wasn't making contact with his opponent.
I just registered with a point. It's important for the course of at least 500.
Just as quickly as this plot was discovered, Boris the Cheat was stripped of his sporting honors and personally reprimanded by Soviet leaders, therefore suffering the very fall from grace he was trying to avoid. Number 14, Angel Matos kicks a referee. Beijing, China. Cuban Taekwondo fighter Angel Matos took home at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, and following a disappointing 2004 outcome, he was looking to reclaim some glory in Beijing. Instead, he was permanently kicked out of the sport. On medal match, Matos sustained an injury and took a brief medical timeout called Kishi. Kishi runs out after 1 minute, so when this time elapsed and Matos had to return to the ring, the referee called the game and a win to Matos' opponent. In return, Matos kicked him in the face. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Matos was subsequently banned for life by the World Taekwondo Federation, effectively ending his professional career. Number 13, the Salt Lake City Bid Scandal, Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. Salt Lake City really wanted to host the Olympics and had bid 4 times to no avail. Finally, their luck turned around in 1995, and they were in the 2002 Winter. However, allegations of bribery soon surfaced. IOC officials had received money from the Salt Lake City Olympics, and it wasn't the only time. After future gain, it was found that IOC officials had accepted bribes for both the 1998 and 2000 Olympics. The controversy launched numerous investigations, including one by the U.S. Department of Justice. 15 bribery charges were laid, and many prominent officials resigned their posts or were officially expelled for corruption. Number 12, the 2002 figure skating scandal, Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. The Salt Lake City Games were mired in controversy. If it wasn't charges of bribery, it was a reportedly figure skating competition. The pairs figure skating event ended in trouble when Russia won gold over Canada, despite Canada's arguably better performance. The media criticized the judges for their decision, and suspicion landed on French judge Marie-Reine de Gouin.
As soon as I had put down my pen, I started to suffer from a series of attacks, physical, verbal, and the worst, moral.
She supposedly broke down when confronted by the technical committee's chair, and later admitted she'd been coerced into voting for the Russians.
She said she wasn't impatient to her own opinion.
However, she later retracted these statements, stating she'd genuinely believed the Russian had won. Though an investigation into the event was never launched, Lagunya's judging career was over. Number 11, the 1972 men's basketball final, Munich, Germany. The American men's basketball team was the stuff of Olympics legend, having won every gold medal event since 1936. They were also completely undefeated with a 63-0 Olympics record. And then the Cold War was brought to the basketball court as Team USA faced the Soviet Union in the 1972 Munich finals. Following an intense game, the final 3 seconds were a complete mess in terms of technical gameplay. And without going into complex detail, the USSR edged ahead for a 51-50 victory. Team USA wasn't happy and protested the outcome. They refused to accept silver, and the surviving team members continued to refuse both the outcome of the game and the medals today. Number 10, displacement in Beijing, China. As far back as 2000, Chinese officials were reportedly implementing, quote, environmental improvement projects, aka the systematic demolition of Beijing's impoverished areas, resulting in an estimated displacement of 1.5 million people for the 2000s.
These people have been forced out of their homes to make a profitable real estate project.
Although local government claimed they only moved between 6,000 and 50,000 with compensation, numerous reports exposed the mistreatment of those unwilling to shift by heavy-handed police. Beijing's floating population, consisting of rural migrants, the homeless, and other so-called second-class citizens, were most at risk for this purported social cleansing.
For now, many live in neighborhoods curtained off by grey concrete walls, built and sporty clay to make Beijing prettier.
It was reported that $40 billion was spent on Olympic or corporate infrastructure, while human rights were allegedly ignored, adding to an already large list of controversies surrounding the Beijing Games.
The human rights groups have repeatedly expressed concern over the evictions and say Beijing is not living up to its promises that the Olympics will improve the country's rights record.
Number 9, Jim Thorpe's disqualification, Stockholm, Sweden. Reportedly dubbed the greatest athlete in the world by the King of Sweden, this legendary all-rounder took gold in both the pentathlon and decathlon at the 1912 Summer Games, setting records that endured well into the 20th century.
That was something about legend for people to still be talking about 50 years after we started.
The Native American and European's athletic career is defined as nonchalant excellence. His winning the high jump in mismatched shoes is one of many anecdotes. Always be tainted by the IOC's elitist and potentially racist attempts to punish him violating their Victorian rules on amateurism. rules that white athletes frequently abused without consequence.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a Simon Pure athlete. Must take those medals away from him, Jim.
Under serious pressure from Thorpe supporters, the IOC did eventually yield on the subject by returning Thorpe medals in the early 1980s. Number 8, the African boycott. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. During the 1976 Montreal Games, South Africa was in the height of apartheid, a system of racial segregation based on the concept of white supremacy that saw major oppression against black Africans. In 76, the New Zealand All Blacks rugby team toured South Africa, and dozens of African countries requested that the IOC ban New Zealand from the then upcoming Olympics. In their opinion, the controversial tour indirectly condoned the regime, and they wanted New Zealand punished. The IOC refused, so 29 countries protested the Olympics and failed to show. This prevented the former 1,800-meter world record holder from competing, and Wilbert Bidey hailed from Tanzania, one of the countries protesting the games. Number 7, blood in the water match. Melbourne, Australia. Just a few weeks before this water polo match, Soviet tanks had rumbled into Budapest to end a revolution that claimed about 3,000 Hungarians.
I was going to be from the far side, and when the communists came out here, I had the opportunity to make my way.
Hoping to restore their country's pride, the Hungarian team planned to rile up the Russians, get physical, and force them into rash decisions.
A lot of people ask, why it is that way? And I think that water polo is simply in our blood.
With Hungary leading 4-0 late, the Russians took matters into their own hands. Hungarian player Ervin Zador was struck in the eye, sending the hundreds of Hungarians in the crowd into a frenzy that required police intervention. The Hungarian team but they never escaped the match's political attacks, forcing many countries to find refuge in less oppressive lands.
The Hungarians are declared 4-0 winner. The semi-final showdown instantly makes headlines across the globe.
Number 6, Ben Johnson, Seoul.
For Canadians, a classic. Where were you born? Then the positive drug test.
The men's 100 meters at the 1988 Summer Olympics may have labeled the dirtiest race in history. It was also one of the most enthralling to watch.
It was awesome. That was the Olympics. I mean, that year it was all about it was.
6 members of that all-star lineup were implicated in other doping controversies post-race, but it was Johnson, the world record holder after his 9.79-second race, who will forever be defined by the steroid use he began in 1981. The Canadian was open about his long-term cheating and rightly stripped of his gold medal, yet is still urged to be the only one punished when others also failed drug tests.
Come and run after me, babe. I'm right here.
He's even claimed the IOC selectively cracks down on the pervasive doping culture in athletics. But even if Johnson's allegations are true, he may not fully know.
Regardless of what happens to us, the experience in that moment, the emotions that it evokes are still there.
Number 5, Tanya
Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan. Lillehammer,
I say
Norway.
Nancy Kerrigan did this on purpose with her boyfriend.
Containing jealousy, a hitman, and an unrelenting desire for sporting success. It's a film adaptation.
A large man, 6'2", 200 pounds, came running, crouched when he got to her, hit her a couple times with some type of weapon.
During a practice that was crucial for determining the U.S. Olympic figure skating team, a henchman hired by Tanya Harding's ex-husband and bodyguard struck Nancy Kerrigan, and since she was then the sport's poster girl, the attack was orchestrated to intentionally put her out of the 94 games. Branded as the do-anything-for-gold skater, Harding's alleged knowledge of the attack was soon exposed. However, she was still allowed to race. Fortunately, Kerrigan recovered and landed silver at Luna. Harding placed 8th, was flying and received 3 probation and never skated competitively.
But if she were here today, what would you want to say to her about all of this? Well, if she'd love them to give her a hug.
Number 4, the Russian doping scandal. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yeah.
It's almost spooky.
Details of Russia's alleged state-sponsored systematic doping came to light in 2014, but they were expanded upon when ex-Russian anti-doping official Grigory Rodchenkov provided an insider's look into a conspiracy that forced him to flee to the U.S.
According to Rodchenkov, he would feed the athletes. This is via alcohol. He even mixed special cocktails for them.
Exploiting the increased access granted by their hosting of the games, Sochi 2014 competitors were reportedly allowed to dope without consequence, while their urine samples were exchanged in covert operations carried out by Rodchenkov and others.
It's a fact not proof doping among athletes through our evaluation, but we do have an indication of how widespread doping is.
He claimed that at least 15 medalists from the 2014 Winter Olympics might be included due to Kremlin-sanctioned schemes from world sports events. They were also investigated before the 2000 Summer Olympics, resulting in the IOC ejecting 110 team members. The pressure is building to make Russia's sanctions stick much longer. Number 3, the U.S. boycotts Moscow Olympics. Moscow, Soviet
Yeah,
Union.
we refuse to attend the Moscow Olympics.
In response to the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan beginning in 1979, U.S. President Jimmy Carter led an international boycott that doomed his period in office, and the Union's own boycott of the LA Games in 1994.
We fought and we did our best to preserve the games in Moscow in 1980, and we have to do the same to preserve the games in 1984.
While the reasons behind this action were righteous and well supported, the U.S. enlisted Muhammad Ali's help, and ultimately 65 nations joined up. The boycott threatened the Olympic movement by embroiling the games in the political maneuvering of 2 world powers.
Well, I feel that it's probably the only thing that our country can do as a unit.
25 angry U.S. athletes even sued the government for denying them a dream they worked so hard towards. And yet Carter stuck to his morals, strengthening a stance that would later be by the Soviet Union as, quote, anti-Soviet hysteria.
You can anywhere around the globe, you'll find a problem where help is needed, where we could jump on a bandwagon. And I think it's just unfortunate that chosen now the Olympic Games to have that.
Number 2, Olympics Black Power Salute. Mexico City, Mexico.
My head bows, my fist went up in the air.
It's one of the 20th century's most powerful images. During the medal ceremony for the 200-meter race at the 1968 Summer Olympics, Americans Tommy Smith and John Carlos, shoeless and with their heads bowed, each thrust up a gloved hand.
On the 16th of October 1968, Tommy Smith and John Carlos's controversial demonstration stunned the world.
Smith said it was meant to symbolize human rights for all, but others believed it was in support of Black Power. Expelled and met with hostility when they returned home, they stood by a political statement, claiming it was their moral obligation to sacrifice reputations to send a message to those watching.
We always had the happy face and the USA all across our chest to give indication that everything is smooth in America. But it wasn't smooth.
Meanwhile, the third man in the photograph, Peter Norman, was an Olympics pariah for decades thereafter because he showed his support donning an Olympic project for human rights. Number 1 pick. Here are some Whistler's homeless forced out for Winter Olympics. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The displacement of low-income residents resulted in protests. Surya Bonali's backflip, Nagano, Japan. Bonali performed a flip at the 1998 Olympics, despite the move being prohibited.
She knew that it was illegal. She knew that she was going to get nailed for it. And she did it anyways because I'm an athlete, was pushing the boundaries of the sport.
BLM apparel, Tokyo, Japan. Black Lives Matter gear has been banned from the 2020 Olympics.
You forget?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. Have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Oh, it's number one.
Make sure you go into your settings.
What's the biggest controversy?
Number 1, the Nazi Olympics.
Of course, Hitler's
Every other banner we saw.
Olympics.
For 2 weeks in 1936 Berlin, Nazi prosperity and hospitality blinded the world, while these precisely directed propaganda campaign obscured their anti-Semitic, discriminatory, and expansionist policies from view.
How can a Jew be good enough to win the Olympics? Then I would have had to be afraid for my life, I'm sure.
Numerous nation allied powers were present for carefully manufactured demonstrations of fervent German pride, while arguments stating participation in the games were tantamount to an endorsement of fascism went unheard. And so, despite mentions of a potential boycott, the games began. Medals were even won by some Jewish black athletes, but it was Hitler who truly prospered. The Reich Chancellor turned the games into an advertising campaign for his administration, with some asserting that he successfully manipulated European powers into a that allowed the Nazi regime to spread across. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Okay, I gotta get up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You have a remote.
Yeah, okay. Woo. That was some controversial for the Olympics. We just had one of the worst winter incidents just happened not too long ago.
Did the guy get like 7 or something? Bobsled or something?
Oh no, that's luge. But no, I had one not too long ago, right now, like this winter. So it's involving sledding, not sledding, but skiing. She already broke her. Ankle of some sort already, but she was insistent on keep on going. Unfortunately, she had an even more bad crash and completely fucked her leg up. Things are not looking good on that leg. It may be amputated.
Skiing, snowboarding, and all of these are extreme winter sports that can very quickly turn into fatal disasters. Here are some of the most devastating accidents in human history, and things only keep getting worse.
Vanita, he has lowered the record for just since 19.
2021, and Daniel Andre Tana is competing in the 2021 FIS Ski Jumping World Cup, an extremely dangerous activity that involves launching yourself off of a steep ramp to jump as far as possible. Daniel is no beginner at the sport, since he already won the Olympic gold medal in 2018. But even for pro athletes like him, the smallest mistake can quickly turn fatal. During his warm-up round, Daniel himself off the ramp, and he reaches the speed of around 62 miles per hour. But just a few seconds after his takeoff, something goes incredibly wrong. He loses control in midair and starts spinning, and as quickly as he shot up, he crashes to the ground at enormous speeds. He lands on his back and slides down the slope for approximately 650 feet. The harsh impact results in a broken collarbone, a punctured lung, and severe unconscious. Medical teams quickly jump into action, but he's clipped for a whole 4 minutes. He has no heartbeat. But the medics fortunately manage to stabilize him again. He's rushed to the hospital via helicopter, where he's placed in a coma. His recovery is surprisingly impeccable. Only a week later, he's released from the hospital and is stable enough to go home.
Ja, to by się nie było. Ja to jest realistyczne. To się na
In just 8 months after the incident, he's not only recovered but won the 2022 Ski Jumping World Cup. Surprisingly, the fall you just witnessed is nothing compared to this next case. Garrett Bornfeld wasn't your normal skier. He loved the extreme side of it. Skiing down steep mountains with those sorts of activities is just a matter of time until some goes from exciting to life-threatening. And exactly that happened in 1992 during the World Extreme Skiing Championships. At 27, he already made it to the semi-finals, securing him a spot in the top 10 position. And in this round, you can be at the peak of this giant mountain in Alaska without a helmet. And then he starts going. But just as a 55-degree slope, he starts cartwheeling down a 3,000-foot mountain, bouncing off of rocks, his body flipping high into the air. It's a brutal sight for the commentators and everybody watching. They can't do anything to stop him from falling. They're so shocked, the only thing they can say while he's tumbling down is, after 800 gruesome feet and 37 seconds of fall, his body comes to a halt. Immediately, a medic hurries to his side. Since this sport comes with these kinds of God knows how, he's actually alert and conscious. Even though his body ragdolled down rocks for such a long time, he's mostly fine.
Yeah, my leg was broken. I really didn't think it was ever broken wrong guy, so I never been in the hospital before. And when I tried to lift up my leg, I just
And after some time of resting, he actually made it fully recover and kept practicing the sport after probably his scariest experience ever. Garrett was an extremely lucky person. The next cases, however, all ended tragically. It's January 29th, 1994, 2 weeks before the Winter Olympics would officially start. Leia is one of the top ski racers in the world. She's a world-class alpine racer. Alpine racing is a skiing discipline where athletes race on mountain courses with marked gates. And she's also a two-time champion in Super G, which is a form of alpine racing that involves the giant slalom. But today isn't about the Olympics yet. It's about the Women's World Cup in Germany. The event is being broadcasted live on TV. Julie and her own daughter are watching her in person. Ulrike is about to race, giving it her all.
Usually icy. It's very, very slippery. It's too dangerous.
Her downhill race starts off great. Her form is immaculate, and she's showing the world once again what kind of skill and precision she actually has. She completes the upper sections of the course and reaches a speed of around 65 miles per hour. She's now less than 20 seconds away from the finish line when suddenly her right ski catches an inside edge of snow, causing her to lose control completely. She's thrown off course immediately. Body strikes a hard pile of snow at enormous speeds, and she breaks her neck. Despite wearing a helmet, the world and her 4-year-old daughter witness life as she lies there, unconscious. Medical teams come to the rescue, and a helicopter flies her to a nearby hospital. There's nothing they can do though. She unfortunately succumbs to her injuries. Her death remains one of the darkest moments in definitive skiing. It's March 10th, 2012, at Grindelwald, Switzerland. It's the 8th final of the Ski Cross World Cup season, an event where skiers race down a course filled with turns and jumps. Ski cross is often called one of the most dangerous disciplines in skiing because of the high velocity and sharp turns. But Nick Zorich is no stranger to these risks. He's representing Canada on the world stage today. With a decent track record, he already finished second at the Ski Cross World Cup in 2011. The day of the event starts like always. The fans are cheering and excited, while the athletes are mentally preparing themselves for the next couple of minutes. The moment he starts, he's in top four. He's going through the upper sections of the course without any big problems. He's just slightly behind the others. He's traveling at around 60 miles per hour. When the section comes where he needs to jump, and this is where things take a turn for the worse. He misjudges the final jump and launches off the edge. He's to the right and misses the landing entirely. He crashes into the safety netting. The impact, the viewers don't realize the tragic event that just happened on their very eyes. Medical teams rush to his scene, but it's simply too late. With all the safety precautions, Nick states fatal head injuries. And just 29 years old, Nick Storch's life comes to an abrupt and heartbreaking live TV. This very thing ended up sparking a lot of talk about the safety, and a lot of people, including his family, are convinced that his death could have been prevented. The police, however, reported that this was just another sporting accident, and not due to any flaw in the ski course. His family then established the Knicks Foundation to promote safety in skiing and ensure that no other athlete has suffered the same fate as him. This next case also shows how one simple tiny mistake can cost your life.
Sarah Burke.
Sarah Burke was the best Canadian freestyle skier. She was extremely skilled, winning the gold medal at the Winter X Games a total of 5 times. An event that includes freestyle skiing. She also won the World Championship in the half pipe in 2005, which is actually the same sport she managed to introduce to the Olympic Games for the 2014 Winter Olympics. It's safe to say that she was at the top of her field in influential, and the only achievement that can make her career even more impressive is to participate and win in the Olympics. But before that, she decided to compete in the Winter X Games once again. Unfortunately, she would be gone by the time of both the Olympics as well as it's January 10, 2012, and Sarah is training at the Park City Mountain Resort in Utah. She's practicing on the Superpipe, which is a large U-shaped structure for freestyle skiing and snowboarding. Warming her routine though and practicing her tricks, Sarah flips in midair and falls onto her head. The shocking sight at first, but the accident doesn't appear to be tragic. She's conscious and onlookers don't worry too much until just seconds later she goes into cardiac arrest. She wasn't actually the fall resulted in a ruptured vertebral artery, led to severe brain damage, lack of oxygen and blood. Medical teams eventually arrive and bring her to an Salt Lake City, where she's placed in a medically induced coma. Truly one of the worst timings possible for an already very tragic crash. And unfortunately, she left this January 19th, just 9 days later, from what seems like such a small mistake in her routine. On February 3rd, 2014, her ad in the mountains over Sochi, Russia, during the 2014 Olympic Games. Her former coach, Brennan Painter, spread them alive as a tribute to her legacy.
Brennan Rennsteidler.
This is a picture of Gernot Einstein, taken on Christmas 1990, just weeks before he would suffer one of the most gruesome deaths in skiing history. Born in August 1970 in Austria, Gernot was regarded as one of the most promising youngs of the Austrian downhill team, the rising star in the alpine skiing world. He competed in the Junior World Cups of 1988 and 1989, and was also able to win 3 medals in the Austrian Junior Cup. His future seemed destined for greatness. January 18, 1991 was one of the most important days of Gernot's career. It was his chance to prove himself, to solidify his place among the best. He had been selected to compete in the qualification round for the legendary Lauberhorn race in Switzerland. If you're the Lauberhorn, it is the longest and most challenging downhill race in the Ski World Cup. It stretches over 3 miles, and skiers can reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Only the 30 fastest competitors would even have the opportunity to be on the world stage. And Gernot was one of them. At 44, he was filled with energy. So much so that Albert Resch considered him aside to warn him about being too reckless during the warm-up. He held back, however, thinking that a young athlete like Gernot shouldn't be limited in age. The qualification race was broadcast live, and for the first 2.5, Gernot raced down the course successfully. It seemed like the William attending the World Cup very soon, but to reach the finish line, something so disturbing yet unbelievable happened.
Oh yeah.
Gernot loses control and crashes into the safety nets at full speed, but instead of saving him, the net becomes a jet trap. One of his skis gets caught in them, while he proceeds to fly out. A significant portion of his pelvis, and he's almost ripped 2 parts. The video is graphic to show you, but he's able to do the splits without any prior training, it seems like. The white snow is now covered in gray. Paramedics rush to his side, trying everything in their ability to mitigate the damage. The helicopter transports him to the local hospital. He has a 6-hour emergency surgery with numerous blood transfusions, but it's not. Gernot unfortunately leaves this earth shortly after midnight on the 19th. Death sends shockwaves to the entire ski world, and definitely that without traumatized. In 1991, Lauberhorn race was cancelled in his honor, and importantly, his accident led to significant improvements in safety measures, especially in the regions, to ensure that no skier would ever suffer such a horrifying event ever again.
Marcos the Free.
Mount Everest is both an impressive and scary feat for climbers. 4.4 people every single year trying to get up and then down again. But for some, even this is not enough to feel alive. Marco Zeffredi was a snowboarder and mountaineer, but instead of doing both of these activities separately, he decided to combine them into one extremely dangerous but exhilarating sport. In 1996, only a year after he learned how to snowboard, Marco decided to take up the challenge of climbing mountains for the sake of getting back down again by snowboarding. He made his first big descent from the Mallory route on the north face of the Aiguille du Midi. A descent that was around 3,000 feet, with passages close to 55 degrees. And this would be the very beginning of him risking everything to make his life a bit more exciting. At the end of the season, he made the first ever snowboard descent of the mountain Chardonnay, choosing yet again a route with 55-degree passages that could very much end him tragically. He made this descent with the help of his friend Philip Ford, who would later die in an avalanche, which is not an uncommon thing. Mark also perished in the same way. These kinds of tragic events happen once, might scare off a lot of people, but Marco just kept going bigger, not caring about the risks. The next couple of years, he would continue to add more descents to 99. The first snowboard descent and second ever the skill belt, 3,280 foot line, and sections reaching 60 degrees. A feat that solidified him among the world's best skiing snowboarders. After risking his life a couple of times over, he decided to go for the creme de la creme, the descent down mountains. He wanted to be the first ever to achieve the impossible. And on May 23rd,
just extreme skiing snowboarders.
It was a day after his birthday, and Mark would just reached the summit of Everest. Of extra oxygen alongside two Sherpas who are that live in the high mountain regions. He had prepared for months to do this very thing. He's now quite literally on the top of the world, ready to descend again. But to his unfortunate surprise, the route that he on isn't covered in enough snow. Even for someone like him, such an attempt would be stupid. He has to make a decision. Giving up now would be absolutely tragic, since he surprisingly was the one crazy enough to try this. Just the day before, Austrian climber Stefan Gab reached the summit alone, without any help, and descended Mount Everest with his snowboard successfully. He, however, stopped midway through, since he found the snow to be too hard at the altitude. That meant, if more to have an uninterrupted descent Everest right now, he was the first person ever to achieve this goal. So instead of choosing his preferred route, the Hornbike, which he deemed the holy grail of snowboarding, he's going to choose Loire, which has enough snow to make this thing possible. And just like that, he starts descending. After just 600 feet though, the fast lap on his snowboard breaks due to the cold, meaning his boot isn't secured to the snowboard anymore. This could very much in a matter of seconds. Luckily, one of the Sherpas manages to repair it by improvising, and he continues to descend more than 11,000 feet with a slope of 40 to 45 degrees, and arrives at the base camp just 4 hours after being on the highest point of Earth. Once he settled, the news spread to he invested in snowboarding, making him the first person to descend down the world's highest mountain continuously. But he wouldn't be in this video if this was the end of the story. Things unfortunately go downhill from here. Marco wanted to climb Mount Everest a second time, and this time descend by the Hornbike Couloir, the route he wanted to take the first time around. So on December 8, 2002, he started preparing again. August 14th, Marco goes to the base camp, the place where he can adjust to the high altitude. He looks through a telescope and he finds plenty of snow, which gives him the confidence he needs to descend with a snowboard a second time. After a while of getting used to the more difficult conditions, Marco and his team, so the other Sherpa, begin their real ascent, aiming for the higher camp on Mount Everest. The conditions, however, are brutal. Snowstorms and avalanches are tearing through the north face. Over the next couple of days, the Sherpas work on fixing the ropes and carrying the gear until they finally settle into Camp 1, which is at around 21,000 feet. Although they are nowhere near close to the summit yet, Marco is actually experiencing this, which wasn't a problem the first time. But despite those difficulties, they still continue until they reach Camp 2, with conditions not looking any better. Snowstorms and icy sections are still present. And then they reach Camp 3, which is also called the death zone. They reach so high that the human body can no longer adjust or recover, which means that the body starts to break down. And this time around, Marco feels its full effect. Well, his entire body is aching, and with these kinds of snowstorms, snowboarding would be a no-go. But eventually, there are actually good news. Marco calls his trusted meteorologist over satellite phone almost every day to check the weather conditions. And just then, he forecasted a window where he could actually snowboard down Hornbike Couloir with good weather. September 8th is the day he could finally descend Mount Everest the second time. And the final day, the morning begins early. By 1:30 a.m., Marco and his team leave the camp, and as they climb, the Sherpas face the task of breaking through chest-deep snow, inching closer to the peak. And after 12 and a half hours of progress, 10 p.m., they reach the summit of 29,000 feet above the sea level. Marco is exhausted. Too much snow, too much, he says to one of the Sherpas. But his will is stronger than ever. He changes his oxygen bottle, straps on his pack, and gets ready for the descent. But just when he's about to actually go down, clouds begin to roll in. Maybe today wasn't such a good day to actually descend after all. The Sherpas and urge him not to try his luck, since one mistake up here can change your life forever. But Marco has prepared everything for the past year, for this very moment, and he may never get the same chance again. Take care, Marco, says one of the Sherpas. We're about to see you tomorrow. And then the set. He carves a turns into the world's highest snow, pauses, and then proceeds to walk the Hornbein to Luan. And 15 minutes later, at 3:15 p.m., he disappears. The trust watching from above see him vanish into the clouds. Now the rest of the team begins their descent too. But as they go down the mountain, they spot something eerie. They see what appears to be a man standing up and then silently sliding down the mountain. The Sherpas are certain that only them Marco should be in this very place right now, which means one thing. When they reach their destination, they can't find any snowboard tracks anywhere. No sign of Marco. He's gone. And unfortunately, a memorial was held for him at the Everest Base Camp a month later, with his family and girlfriend, as well as his good friends being there. His body was never recovered, and nobody knows what truly happened to him during.
Non, dans le combat, je vais chier.
Even if you try to be as safe as
This is the
possible,
luge.
life sometimes
Yes.
is something else, my friend. So I personally only
That happened in the
about
Olympics.
this, but luge is essentially a small one or two-person sled. It starts with the athletes themselves with the luge. They then lie on it and navigate an icy track at speeds of 80 to 90 miles per hour. The goal, of course, is to be racer by actually steering with subtle movements of the body. The sled sport is in the Olympic Games, which does mean that it's 2010, and this year's Winter Olympics are being hosted in Canada. Among the many athletes gathered is no doubt Taj William, a 21-year-old lieutenant from Georgia. He comes from a family deeply connected to sport. His grandfather actually introduced their activity to Soviet Georgia, and both his father and uncle competed when they were younger. The venue where the luge athletes will be competing is the Whistler Slide Center. But before the Olympic Games even began, there were already a number of concerns about this. The Olympic tracks in 2006 already resulted in multiple crashes. So this year, they had to make sure that everything goes as smooth as possible. But during testing, the luge speeds exceeded calculations by 6 miles per hour up to 95 miles per hour, which made the luge event concerned about the athlete's safety.
The track's fast. It certainly is to be on your game from 11 down. I think that's definitely something that they're going to have to take into account when they design future tracks.
But nonetheless, the Vancouver Committee for the Olympic Games deemed it as safe, which might have been the wrong call. It's February 12th, just hours before the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. Nodar is training on the track with his team. 25 hole attempts were already made, and in a run, he starts his round by launching himself onto the sled, and like always, it starts off quite normal. He makes the first few turns successfully and keeps getting faster and faster, faster than he could ever imagine. He does more and more turns, and everybody watching him doesn't seem too worried. Until he reaches the final of the course. This is where he suddenly loses control and is thrown off his luge and over the tracks at its second. He crashes into an unpadded steel support pole at the end of with a speed of 89 miles per hour. It's fatal. Medical teams come to his rescue immediately, where they do mouth-to-mouth and CPR. If that doesn't do anything, he's immediately transported to the hospital, but the impact is too much for him to handle, and an athlete loses his life. It is the first luge fatality in 5. The entire country of Georgia is in shock the moment his death is broadcasted on TV, and the Georgian team announces that they might skip the entire opening ceremonies or even withdraw from the Olympics entirely to show respect. But they end up paying their efforts to their fallen comrade. One of his teammates, however, decides to leave the event and goes back to Georgia to attend his funeral instead. while the remaining teammates wear black striped helmets to honor.
Okay.
Base jumping is one of the most dangerous extreme.
Oh, no, there's PC. I think he was supposed to do it. I think, oh my God, I already hear it. I'm gonna hate every second of that. Yeah, too hard. Too hard. Squid Games is all, dude. It's all. Not funny.
Six, seven.
Stop playing copyright, bro. Stop playing copyrighted music in my mic.
Six, seven, 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh, God. The hell is this?
This is unbearable. Oh my God. I hope like 30 people die. This is about the cookie tower.
The fuck?
Six, seven.
Jesus fuck.
6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 6, 7. 6, 7. Making his voice deeper, by the way. Making his voice deeper. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7.
6, 7.
Just mute everybody. That's no one. No one. What's the name of that thing? I don't know his name. Sackboy. Sackboy cookie deep. I need peace. I need peace and quiet for peace about that. Lock in Joey and Alosi.
6-7. 6-7. 6-7.
Is still saying 6-7. I remember his username. I'm muting his ass. Back on mute. Back on mute. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Brian knows that kid has Dorito cheese on his keyboard. His keyboard's worse than mine. 100%. 100. 6-7. 6-7. Big gift is it's only 67 subs. And he typed 6-7. Your only chats are 6-7. Oh, wow. I An ad for Olumin. 815-3467. 815-3467. 815-3467. 815-3467.
Strike, and the whole thing was just boyfriend and girlfriend pranking each other over and over again. They did like 6 or 7.
Each one was very tall, being about 6'7".
6'7".
I guess in my chat right now is probably a good staple of like how my average chatter would react to that. Just like, oh. 6'7".
6'7". 6'7". 6'7". 6'7".
Give me a bunch of stupid fucking information and then ask me a question that has nothing to do with that information that you just told me. David, bro, shut the fuck up, David. I need the fucking evidence to defend me. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Fucking soul are running around right now like in my hand. His father has 5 sons named 10. Larry, you fucking
It's fine. Until we paused it for fucking 10 minutes for somebody to restart their fucking PC for it to not fucking fuck. This is so stupid, dude. It's gonna be 7 hours in it, bro. I asked them, I'm like, how long is this tournament gonna be? There's a fucking 8-hour fuck. They said, oh no, it's gonna be 4. But we're gonna be here until fucking midnight at this goddamn point. I haven't been playing a fucking game. I've been finals for an hour. An hour. We gotta remake it again, it seems.
We're gonna be here until 8. That's my first game.
Bro, I gotta shit talk this game in about 5 minutes and it doesn't fucking work.
I got yanked in, bro. He yanked me in fully involved.
How old is the boss run? 22. It's my age.
Had to take it off.
Why am I what the fuck does this camera crap have to do with a fucking question? Damn it. Hey, fine. That's what I did. What do you think I just fucking did? What do you think? I just ended my stream and said a little fucking hurrah and then started it back up. Every streamer doesn't fucking play VR. That's why Queso doesn't play VR much anymore. That's why every fucking Shermine, every other goddamn streamer that used to play VR doesn't play fucking VR. Because VR games fucking suck! I just hope the game is fucking motherfucker. Oh, fuck you! Oh my god! Ew! You fucking dumbass game! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking yanking my chain?
That's not a sequence! I got a flawless on this bitch! No, Ixley! Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! You pea shooters spread us no damage? Spread us the most damage in the game! You fucking idiot! Get out of my chat! Fuck! Oh, you're normal. Fuck! Stop acting like you know it, bro! It's the fucking highest DPS in the game!
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
No way is that guy able to move stuff around.
There's no way.
6, 7, 6, 7.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Has anyone said anything?
I just turned the phone back on. I might have to go to the bathroom.
Because of course I don't know. 6, 7.
6, 7.
And respond to what I was saying. Didn't mean to piss you off. You called me Solly, by the way. Yes. Stop donating, Solly. You're donating and telling me that you don't have money to donate and that you're poor. Stop donating. Stop sending this. If you don't have money to donate, do not donate. I say that every fucking time. Solly.
Can you be the entertainer as I go to the bathroom?
These messages will be right.
Alright, be right back, guys. Gotta go to the bathroom.
Go to the do. And she'll be in there to get you just. Because I got yours. Maybe I can hear me. Unfortunately, chat is not working. So, sorry. So, if you're watching things, there's no way we can talk to you unless you're on YouTube. Then I can talk to you on YouTube. Wow, that just freaking changed right about without my. Oh, damn. Grim Ranger. Horseback riding. Wow. Yes, that's gross. It's Bobo stuff. So. Kind of thing. I kind of got some blokes, like kind of minifigs that you can actually put together and all that, aka like a model. So I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, I actually like that. Octovex drawings, like, it's interesting.
Finally, the last hope. What's the worst that can happen? Wait a second.
I'm just scrolling through YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I can't talk to you. Well, answer you if you're chatting. Things are glitching out tonight to where it's not working.
you want to know why he's not texting you right now?
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
It would be so much more fun if you let weaker classes just have random weapons.
Prepare yourself, wizard, for my blade is sharpest in all the
Should be safe at this distance, right? Yeah, wizard doesn't have a spell enough range to get us, so. Wait, what the hell is he holding?
This is all red. My wand, it can cast spells. Oh my goodness, that's not my wand, it's a clock. Me. Probably out cheating. Me. I've been thundering the old of the ancients against faith.
Mm.
By the realms, this dragon piss, live wizard is gone!
What? You are now Batman. So what? I can like fight crime and I'm super rich? That's awesome. Hey, sir, you with it? Dad, no! Oh my God! Hey, Johnny, have you seen your father? Oh no! The new guy's a wizard. What makes you say that?
Mm.
I listen to ASMR.
Mm.
Stand before the Council of Eldritch Judgment. The Council has rendered its verdict upon thee. You should stop worrying about that thing you're worrying about. Get yourself a sweet treat instead. The Council.
Oh, look, a shooting star. I'll pass. What? Wizards can't really wish on shooting stars or anything, really. Why not? Well, that's how it works. The price for learning magic is that you become responsible for your own magic. No more lucky breaks, no more spontaneous moments of quiet wonder. You have to do it all yourself, and in exchange, you get to shoot fireballs out of your hands. Was it worth it? Fuck yes!
Mm.
I'd like to think the reason why mages is just by accident. Mages live in normal houses, but their magic does weird stuff to their home and stretches the house up into a tower. It's also why powerful mages tend to have really big hats and stretch robes. This could explain why mages don't wear metal armor. It doesn't grow and get too heavy to use. Mages starve is just their first one. It's stretched. Please stop asking me about mage penises. Warlock concepts. A warlock who's basically a hero protagonist, their patron, is a collection of 3 to 5 inexplicably hot eldritch monstrosities whose affection the warlock must precariously balance. One of them established a definitive claim on their soul. Fairy tales and fantasy, 2 types of people go in towers: princesses and wizards. Princesses are placed there against their will or with the intention of keeping them safe. This is very different from wizards who seek sorcery in solitude. I would like a story where a princess is placed in an abandoned tower that used to belong to a wizard, so she spends long years learning the craft of wizardry from the scraps left behind. It's the most powerful magic wielder the world has seen in centuries, bursts out of the tower and wreaks glorious, bloody vengeance on the fools that have risen. That would be my kind of story. At the ADHD wizard meeting. Sometimes I just find it difficult to focus. Have you tried abracadabra? It's a material component for spells for concentration. You buy a magic sword, the wizard said. What's it do? Well, it glows when it senses danger. And now, the wizard shrugged. The anxiety blade glittered up easily. This sword is dangerous, Neil. And the wizard said, it always glows. Yes. It has sharp edges. I always imagine D&D wizards to be the wine purists. We need a fire spell now. Oh, well, this is interesting. Acting as a scorpion? It's a near cloud. Perhaps a quick son de meteores. That's not robust at this time of day.
As chair of the Wizard Council. As chair of the Wizard Council. Chair of the Wizard Council, I think staff should be illegal during these meetings. Oh, I thought this was the staff meeting.
Oh wow, this shop has everything my heart desires. Spooky shopkeeper. Yes, I will warn you, every item comes with a price. Yeah, I know how shops work. The price may be expected to pay. Yes, I know how U.S. taxes work. I'm trying to tell you that I'm evil and offering these wares with no regard to the harm they will do. You know what capitalism is too, goddammit? I hate magic so much. I mean, absolutely fuck. Detests it with all his heart that it just has no effect when used on him. Stupid, you gotta be the lamest user. Wizard on the verge of tears after failing 8 consecutive times to cast lightning bolt on this guy. No, it's not. It's not, man. Divination special are often portrayed as passive servants of fate. Shuck the stereotype by playing yours as a bit more proactive, is it? Yeah, I foresee that before the next full moon, this house will think but charred ruins. You sure? With throwing a lit torch in the house's window. Yeah, pretty sure.
You for the Council of Eldritch Judgment. The Council has rendered its verdict upon thee. If your Bay is leaving you on red, don't sweat it, King. She's not ghosting you. She'll slide back into your DMs when she's done being a boss. The Council has spoken.
Hello, is anybody home?
Who goes there?
It is me, the chosen one.
Fire. Why do not all medicines sound like cool wizard names? I, Benadryl, the Lich. It is I, Zyrtec, the Almighty. You knew not Fazana, the wise Mucilix, the mighty.
Wait, how did you know how much health I had?
I can see it above your head, the pink bar. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
Are you pressing the again?
I need to put the book away. Why do 90% of all medicines sound like cool wizard names? Miradox, the great protector of the rings. Placebo, master, illusion. Pepto, abyssal, tamer of the depths. I am being the dreamer. Viagra, the razor of the once dead.
I gave you a lock of my hair to take with you on your quest, and you can't even respond to my scroll. I think it's funny. Like, I'm so over dating wizards, dude. All their life is like fireball, fireball, fireball. Why don't you take me to the bomb? I'm done.
Why the hell would you do that? Well, buddy, everything's on fire. And yet somehow I am entertained. What? You're gonna look at me and tell me that wasn't funny. Dude! Okay, I admit I may have went a little overboard. A little? I thought it. And now, completely normal to the grocery store. How the fuck did we get here? It was supposed to be a normal trip. Why does this always happen? We were just supposed to get bread. You're surrounded. Vampire, a werewolf, and a chain demon. This is it. The moment I've been waiting for. I cast Greater Polycule! Do you mean Greater Polymorph? I do not. No. It would be so easy to destroy you in spell. The spell then. You hit my favorite waffle. Yo, that's not a spell. You just trick your fireball. The spell. That was a good one. You don't have magic. You're shooting fireball. Fireball! You're not doing anything. Those are just fireballs. I think a lot happened. What just happened? I'm a lot happier now. If you're very, very stupid, how can you possibly realize that you're very, very stupid? You'd have to be relatively intelligent to realize how stupid you are. Fries, pick you frog. Come to my blanket and tell me how I changed that furniture. What a fool you are. And if I
destroy the rings to bathe it in the same fires that gave it form. A blast.
No, I don't think you're hearing me. I didn't ask if we had finished evacuating the orphans. I said I cast Fireball.
You, Council of Eldritch Judgment, the Council has rendered its verdict upon thee. You are probably more dehydrated than you realized. Put the phone down and get yourself some water. The Council has spoken.
It's almost Valentine's Day. Haven't already made a deal with an ancient deity to bestow upon your the ability to talk wild animals. It's too late. Let's go. Show me the face of the greatest enemy. Shit. By the age of 30, you should have suitable condor goblin scum. Curse them. Raid this man. The villagers will not respond. To be an evil wizard, but I keep choosing kindness. Does anyone have advice? Cursed amulet. Oh, for sure, cursed amulet. Downright first that I can't enjoy a bagel right now. On account of the curse. On account of the curse. Can you stop mentioning my curse? There's girls on this website. I can't stop being to be. I do not have PTSD. It is all just the wizard's curse. The wizard is my father, but that is not relevant. I'd love to stay in chat, but the prophet absolute bullshit. Don't care. Didn't ask. Plus, the sleeves of your wizard robe are embarrassingly. I cast Staph Infection. Gah! I cast Random Explosion. Okay, when I cast. I'm very proud of you. Well, I think you're all. Thanks, man. I got you, bro. I cast piece of popcorn stuck in your teeth you can feel with your tongue, but not your finger. I cast 9 a.m. calculus class. Oh, shit. I cast testicular torsion. Cast manual breathing. I cast Merry Christmas. Santa, greatest wizard of us all. Do it, stop the focus. The earth is their guide. Focus. You watch yourself gather in the sky. Find something to hide behind. Feel the air charge, electric discharge. The truest smiles all the while. They don't care if they get ya. You should have rolled up a higher number.
on your neck. Say, the jury cast wizard raises the staff and cheers. Party after just what they can.
The fireball of doom cast fireball. You all. Really?
As chair of the I got my something special with Walmart understanding. Apian. Yeah, because you get hungry and you're fucking already know your belly is freaking getting pretty full. I'm still not really feeling it good. I hear he's coming back here. So
her nose. This cold, this time around was fucking brutal. It shouldn't take it forever. Keep hearing. I thought he was going to show up. Is the star of the show.
Show. Made a new loudest moaning video. Oh, nice.
Oh, someone actually.
Yeah, Alex Yokin's here. Okay. Oh. Here's the video. Oh, it's about 3.5 hours. Okay. And much as I don't want to, I'm going to have to end the stream.
Because your belly.
My belly, yeah. It doesn't want to go, but it has the urge to go. So I'm going to have to end it.
Have to sit on the toilet.